Howdy, I'm B. Let me welcome you to the Beer Snobs Radio Show. We're a bunch of friends who are not experts, but we know we like in beer. Our definition of a beer snob is someone who just won't drink craft beer. So sit back and listen to us blind review beers on the Beer Snobs Radio Show.
Calling all beer snobs. How you guys doing tonight? I am B, and to my left is Connor. Hi, new person. In front of me is
Big Rob.
And to my right,
Damon.
Okay, guys, as always, question. We had a lot of these questions so far, but this is one I don't think we ever asked. Beer publication and beer information has gotten to a point where it's sometimes super saturated. There's plenty of podcasts, there's plenty of websites and stuff like that. There's actually still a shit ton of books too. I'm curious, what books have you guys ever read, or what magazines you read, or what podcast or whatever way you digest to get more information on beer do you use on a regular basis? Because, I know we came from a place of knowing nothing, but I'm pretty sure we all want to learn more things. And what have you been using? Like for me personally, I have a couple. I did subscribe to Draft Magazine for a little bit, and it's pretty good. I enjoy what they do there. But I think the thing I learned the most off was Sam Calgione's book, He Said Beer, She Said Wine. And it was a great book about talking about the pairings of beer and the pairings of wine and how they can go head to head in a challenge. I mean, he made the book with his friend Marnie, and they used to have these dinners where they go out and say, who wins, who is a better pair, the beer or the wine? And they just challenge each other at different restaurants. So I'm curious, what books, magazines, podcasts, websites do you visit when you want to learn more about beer? Shauna?
As far as books, I mean, I don't have my Kindle on me, but most of my books are homebrew books. And like you said, Dogfish Head Sam, I got a couple of books by him. But I mostly just stick to Reddit. There's a lot of subreddits out there. We even have a local one, which is IE Beer. So I learn a lot of different things, and that's how I end up finding a lot of new craft beers in the area. Somebody will mention something about a craft beer that's going on, and I'll check it out. But yeah, that's pretty much how I go. I don't really stick to books unless it's homebrew related.
Cool. I got a couple of books. One of them actually I want to put out there. It's called Tasting Beer, and it talks about the basis of every brew out there and what you're supposed to look for when you taste. Mm-hmm. I think that's a really good one people can look up to. Big Rob.
I've always found that the best place for me to go to and listen to find more about beer is listening to myself. Man, that guy knows so much about beer. It's ridiculous.
And he's so humble.
He is.
Yeah.
No, honestly.
Wait till he checks out Little Rob. Because he hasn't heard Little Rob yet. But go ahead.
No, honestly, I like going to Beer Advocate, things like that, going on online, checking out places where people are talking about beers, just so I know what I want to go and experience.
The minute you said Beer Advocate, I swear to God, I heard buttholes not in this room puckering. just so you know, I can hear buttholes outside. I can hear listeners' buttholes puckering. But continue. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
It's just a place people talk about the beers where I can go and find out about a beer I haven't had, and then I go and get it.
Good deal. Damon?
Yeah, I don't fucking care. I am the one guy who's probably like a lot of people out there, and I don't give a damn about reading books about stuff. Not about new beers I haven't tried or anything like that. Honestly, like I'm a beer news guy. I go on the internet and I get whatever stories are out there, weird stories about beer, and that's how I get my info. When it comes to trying stuff, I just try it. I buy it, I go to a bar, I drink it. I do the show. That's another great place people can hear about beer is the Beer Snobs radio podcast. I hear they do a pretty comprehensive blind beer tasting.
Especially that Big Rob guy.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Oh yeah.
Beer number one?
Beer number one.
I thought it kind of smelled a little boozy.
Almost smelled a little appley, but there's something else to it.
Smells like cider.
There's something to it. I'm not quite getting it yet either.
It's interesting. Maybe if it's maybe a citrus, could be a different kind than normal because it has that little tang, like it might even be like a grapefruit or a pear.
I don't know if it's a grapefruit. It might be
pear.
Something a little bit more sweeter, maybe.
It is fucking horrible.
Oh,
really?
I don't like it.
I don't mind this.
I don't like it at all.
It's
It tastes like it's old and sour and just was left in the sun for a couple of days. I think it's horrible.
there's
I
something
get
else
the
to it.
old, but not the sour.
No, I'm getting some wheat. Like
Yeah, it's a lot of
solid
wheat.
It's a solid wheat.
I'm getting a lot of boredom.
Yeah, I mean it's not
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm not getting any hop
There's
results
nothing.
either.
No hops, no real tang to it, no exciting tastes,
This is
nothing.
This tastes like a basic wheat citrus combo.
Yeah, I'm bored.
I don't even taste the citrus. So.
I smell it more than I taste it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I got a little bit in the back.
I
A
wish
little bit in the
Just a
back.
tiny bit.
I wish I disliked it as much as B, so I could have something to say about it.
Like this is I drink the rest, and it was a little bit stronger. It's coming off like a basic Hefeweizen. Like
Yeah.
not a good one, but like it's a basic one.
Yeah, I'm catching a lemon
It
now.
does kind of
not-
taste like a cardboard to me.
I'm not catching. I don't know
finish.
about that because I'm not catching any clove and I didn't get any banana.
I said basic.
Yeah,
Some Hefeweizens aren't really got
They
the
don't-
traditional
they're
taste
supposed
to. It.
to. That's
Yeah,
what a
they're supposed to,
basic
but
There's
they
is.
don't
some
always
people
do it.
that'll market Hefeweizens and they're really just wheat beers. So
Yeah.
So let's get to the reveal on this one. I'm fascinated.
This is Buffalo Bill's Brewery Strawberry Blonde Ale.
Mm.
It's a fruit beer at
WTF?
5.2. Strawberry Blonde Ale is the newest addition to the Buffalo Bills lineup and seasonal craft beers. Available in the summer, this beer is a sessionable body, strawberry aroma, and flavor which will amaze. Blonde ale brewed with real strawberries and Jamaican ginger. That's what it was. The ginger was that pop that we tasted. I just didn't like it at all still.
Mm.
It was very... now I think about it, I'm like, okay, that's what I smell. I'm smelling a strawberry.
Yeah,
but
the strawberries.
nothing came out as predominant. Nothing
No.
came out very strong about it. It just felt like somebody did it on the afterward. Like they brewed a shitty beer and said, "Let me throw this ginger and strawberry and try to save it."
This is a really crappy beer. I wouldn't buy it.
I'm not a fan of it.
Well, I didn't think it was bad, but it wasn't. It just wasn't interesting.
I would. I
It
would.
doesn't even taste like what it says it is.
I
Yeah,
would
that's
not-
why it's bad.
I would not drink this beer, or I would not buy this beer, but I would drink it for free at a party.
Yeah, someone handed this to me. I drink it.
I don't know.
I quickly forget it, but I would drink it.
I would, I don't turn down free beer first and foremost. So they gave it to me.
I turned down free Bud.
If there's something else, if there was nothing else, I probably would still drink Bud.
Nah, I'd rather have water.
Wow.
That's your thing now. I love my water. That's your thing.
Hey, that's the biggest insult I could give a beer.
So we have a bottle. What do you guys think of that?
It's a brown bottle.
It looks exactly like what they say it is, but not what it tastes like.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
got
don't-
strawberries on it, and it's kind of boring and childish. and-
it's just false advertising.
No, it has a bunch of strawberries. The font isn't too bad. It's a little, but I mean, it's not too complicated. It's basic, and it's really funny how it says with ginger in real small text underneath
So,
blonde ale.
You think
since
they could fit
you can't
some
really
ginger
taste it
in there
anyway.
somewhere?
You can't even taste it anyway. So what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
You can't- might as well not even read
the
that part.
ginger comes in way later, and it's something you have to search for. I bet you if we drank it now, we'd be able to point it out because I knew that was that little bit of kick I felt, and that was the ginger.
yeah,
I just didn't know what it was at the time. I really thought it was some sort of cidery apple thing, and it come out as strawberry.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean,
what
we
I
had the
thought, too.
smell test, and the smell test gave us a berry, fruit, or something, and we all thought citrus. It was just disappointing. Beer number 2, nice color.
Smells good.
Ooh, getting a good head on it too.
mm-hmm. Yeah, nice head. I get much from the smell.
Me neither. Nothing really
I like it.
prominent.
It's a
Is-
weird smell. No, I don't like the smell.
This smells kind of like I don't know. When I first smelled it, it kind of gave me like a chocolate kind of feel.
Maybe it's my sinuses or something, but I can't smell a damn thing.
Yeah, I wasn't getting much either.
I don't know. I tasted. I think you might got it right with a little chocolate something.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. Maybe vanilla.
Something like that.
Chocolate. Usually chocolate will stick around a little more.
I'm not getting chocolate.
It's a sweetness. It's kind of a candy, but it's
Yeah, something sweet.
it's like I don't know. For all I know, it could be a vanilla extract.
This beer's, I don't know. I'm not getting, I can't pull anything out right now.
It's weird. The actual beer elements are subdued. They come in, they drop quick, and all you really get is this confused sweetness, which frankly is indiscernible. I mean, it's anybody's guess what the hell this is. I mean, at the best I could guess, looking at it, I could guess like a really bad amber or a weak, no, not even a weak pale. I mean, it'd be super weak if it was a pale. What is it? Another blonde?
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, this is just disappointing.
Well, I'm thinking about these two beers, and I feel that now I understand why hops are so essential to the brewing process. Both these beers had a very significant lack of hops, and
Yeah.
no IBUs. Probably drink it like water.
Negative IBUs.
But the fact that the hops comes in and give you that nice counterpoint or that counterpunch to what you're normally tasting, it wakes up your taste buds. I think these beers, both in general, did their best to dull our taste buds.
Yeah, watch you read a description and they talk about the hops.
I hope. If that's true, that means I'm over hopped, and I feel proud of it because this is shit.
Let's get the reveal. How about that? In a can. Well, first
Pizza Port
instinct.
Brewing Chronic Ale.
And what kind of ale?
Amber.
Yep, like I said, weak ass amber.
Yeah, it's an
It's
amber.
an amber red. I didn't. Yeah.
Weak sauce.
Pizza Port. This is all I got. It says on here, new recipe for 2011. Lower alcohol and dry hopped. For what it is, Pizza Port does do amazing beers. They've been known the world over for doing great beers. This just isn't one of them. This is very flat and boring, and I really honestly expected better.
There's no description?
That's the description.
This is the first
Flat,
by the
boring,
book.
and expect something better.
Here,
Wow, they're honest.
I'll read the can. The Chronic Ale. Canned beer is now here. Pizza Port Brewing Company is producing their delicious beverages in easy-to-carry, consume, and recycle cans. Enjoy.
Well, these beers are so boring that we can't really make anything interesting out of it.
Oh, God. These beers are, again, like I said, I thought this we can talk about is dry hopped. I didn't taste any hops.
No, I
taste
don't get
No.
anything
What'd I
from
say?
it either.
Yeah.
What I say? They're going to talk about their hops. The non-existent hops. Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah, for a red, I know there's plenty of other reds out there that do it much better.
You know what? Stick to making pizza.
No, they make great beer.
No, there's got pizza in their name. They should just make pizza.
No, they make great beer. Pizza Port is actually known from what brewers.
Well, then they should stop making this, and instead they should
this one is
concentrate on
not
making
good.
pizza.
This one isn't good, but the Pizza Port has some pretty good beers. This one, I don't recommend anybody drinking it. I don't think this is a good example of what they can do or what they have
Right.
done. Their
So-
old viscosity.
So you heard
That's
it
a
here
great
first.
beer.
No more Chronic Ale, more pizza.
Pizza sounds good.
Right.
Well, we got pretzels.
That's true.
You guys want to say anything about the can?
It's a can, and they try to make it look like it's steel.
Shiny.
They try to make it look like it's like riveted with steel parts.
I thought he was putting down a 211 can. Honestly, when I
Yeah.
saw it,
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
scary moment. It's like poisoned again. But no, it's like the entire can is silver, and it looked like a bunch of pieces of steel were riveted against it. And then for some reason, there was like a drawing of like some stoner with a
I thought it
belly
looked-
bag, and then
For a second, it
full of
looked like
fucking-
Jesus was riding a bike.
it looks like a stoner with a
pizzas.
It looks like a stoner with a belly bag full of newspapers or burritos. Probably burritos.
I
probably,
hope so.
It's probably some stoner burrito
Does
delivery guy
Pizza Port
from
have
like Oregon.
burritos too?
I don't know. I haven't ate there yet. I want to go though. Yeah, it's right down San
Yeah.
Clemente. So
Yeah,
Okay.
it's I think it's newspapers because he's throwing one that has a bunch of shit written on it. So yeah. So for some reason, their amber ale that is dry hop but you can't taste the hops. That's called Chronic. That doesn't taste like pot. It has a guy throwing newspapers on it for no apparent reason. I think they were high. I think that what happened was they said Chronic ale because they made this when they were high, which is why they think it tastes good.
Well, I was
They were
really
high.
hoping for the burritos, but
Because I got high. La, da, 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 da.
two shitty beers. So Shauna, what was your beer of the show?
I'm gonna go with the Chronic. I mean, at least it like was interesting at first with the sweetness, but the wheat beer, I mean, what the hell was that? I don't want that one. Or
It's
what is
blonde.
strawberry
The
blonde?
strawberry blonde, yeah.
Well, I keep thinking it's a wheat beer.
Big Rob?
The Chronic at least tasted like what it was supposed to taste like, so I'll have to go with that. Fuck it.
Damon?
Yeah, two disappointing beers, two subpar flavors. You're going to have to go with the one that seems to be a little closer to accurate with what they're trying to do. I'm still insulted because this does taste much more like an amber than the other, just like a strawberry blonde, even though they mentioned dry hopping, which did insult me somewhat.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? It almost makes me want to vote the other way, but it's very, very close margin of large dung to small turd. I'll say that Chronic Ale wins by a little poo.
Add some flies to the other one too.
Awesome.
The big turd.
There you go.
flies.
Yeah, and Consensus is right. At least the Chronic Ale tasted like a beer. The Strawberry Blonde tasted like an abomination. So
It's like Capri Sun without the flavor.
no, Capri Sun actually is decent. This was
That's
shit.
I said without the flavor.
I love Capri Sun, and that was not Capri Sun.
There you go, you guys. You should sell your beer in a little pouch. Good for you.
It tastes like a shitty shandy. That's exactly what I'm thinking about.
Really? I mean,
Tasted like
shitty shandy maybe, but like it's in a whole new league of shitty shandies.
you know what that tasted like to me?
Disappointment,
Tears.
sorrow.
Sadness.
Big Rob's water.
So, Chronic Ale from Pizza Port, you are the reluctant winner. Congrats.
Yeah, the winner of what? Not even Miss Congeniality. It's you won the least ugly beauty pageant.
Oh,
You are the least ugly. Congratulations, you dog.
you are not the ugly duckling.
No swan coming out tonight.
No.
No. There's just a bunch of deformed ducks.
Oh, the line can't walk straight. They're deformed.
Oh.
So,
In the two-legged dog race, you had 3 legs. Congratulations.
I'm B for the Beer Snobs, and I'll see you at the bar.
Toodles.
Peace out.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Calling all beer snobs, I am B, and you just heard one of our shows. Guess what else you can do? You can find us on the interwebs at Twitter, Facebook, G+, and we're on the Stitcher Radio Network. Be our friend on our social networks and find out what we're up to and find interesting beer articles we're releasing. If you want to advertise with the Beer Snobs, you can contact us at marketing@thebeersnobs.com. If you want to give us beer suggestions, you can find us at info@thebeersnobs.com or any of the social networks you can reach us. And as always, I'll see you at the bar.